Hello, everybody. Oh, what happened to the game? There it is. Welcome in, everyone. I am Altamir Lash, and I'm just a little guy, just hanging out. Why am I not moving every single time? Good lord. Hello. Beep. Beep, beep. No, no. We might... Oh, come on. Am I making any sound? Okay. At least that's picking me up. I've been having issues with this microphone ever since it started. Maybe if I switch it to the backup mic. Okay. Backup mic it is. Anyway, just a little guy with a little channel, with a little bit of magic. Managed to get 2 red quests on 750 today. White and blue, we'll figure out if we want to do that later. I might not and just reroll the quest. Then again, I'm losing so much just not logging in every single day to flip through quests. Here's something I want to consider. We got these Halloween sleeves today, and some of these look kind of cool. So we gotta decide if we want more cards, which would be the optimal play, or more bling, which would be the more funner. My mic turned up all the way? Yes. Okay, what? I feel like the gain might be down today. Anyway. Let's go ahead and launch into our favorite activity, which is blowing people up with Ruby. That's a combo deck. So optimally, we would want removal. I mean, this hand is fine. We just gotta... We really gotta... some interaction. Okay, I guess that works. If they're playing the deck straight, they don't have any removal either. Okay. Our deck might just be a turn behind theirs. If they have any sort of cascade, then we just... Okay. Yeah? Wait, I do run interaction in this deck, right? Like, a burn spell? Thought I ran 2. Ooh, we only have the 1. What was the other? Red cap? Very red. Red cap slash. Yes, of course, game. That's what I want. Red cap melee is an interesting card from an interesting set. We can afford it. So this actually helps a lot in the VV matchup, I find. So... what do we get rid of? We don't want to touch any of these right now. We don't really want to lose any of these, because these are all useful. It feels bad switching out a bomb for it, but honestly, I'm sure there's something that's underperforming. Yeah, you. As much fun as that card probably is, I don't know if it's the right keep. Muldrotha, oh my god. This hand is awful. Apparently we used up all of our good hands in the last one. Not a lot of early game interaction, but who runs early game interaction? we'll just draw it. We've got the good one. We didn't even draw the stuff. Thing is, the deck doesn't deal with Muldrotha super well. Luckily I got Bahamut, which could technically deal with the Muldrotha, but not in time, I believe. Shadow Spear, not the worst thing to see. Just get Ruby in there. We don't have any interactions, so there's no point in keeping it up. Sure. Continue to win. Send that force back to the hand. Have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 next turn. That's enough for a Colosseum Behemoth or a Rampaging Brontodon. Depends on if you play something really good. Alright. Sure. If he's got interaction, he kind of really wants to use it now. If he plays that, we can pop it. Yeah, there's the interaction. Let's go here. His Colosseum Behemoth now, we can destroy that. And then this can take out Narset.
I must train hard.
Math is mathing, guys. He seems to have stalled out a little bit on lands, which is nice. He's definitely stalling out on lands. Let's kick that. Start the beatdown plan. He's got something. I think the stick is on Shadow Spear. Because he shouldn't run any black or blue combat trick. Maybe he's going to bounce something, which would be kind of awful for him. I think my headphone volume is too loud. I think the game's too loud. I don't know. Nobody ever tells me if my sound balance is fine. Unless I ask them, like, oh yeah, it's great. Blarb. Brainstorm for land? Blocker. Alright. That was probably the best Muldrotha game. We are ever gonna fight. And only because he absolutely choked it. Lesson literature. Hmm? Doesn't look like anything for this deck. Not a lot of red spells played in that game. It was Ruby and oh, this guy's gonna be far more aggressive. Well, there. It's later game interaction, but PD Archives hasn't been bad to me so far. We play the forest because if we top deck a mountain or other untapped red source, then it's better. Because this is just going to give us Ruby on time, but his life total doesn't change. Ah, basic mountain. Nice. Oh, Lotus Cobra. That's worth trading my commander for, actually. Not right now, though. Non-black creature, sure. Artifactor creature. Could be relevant. We'll grab... Discarding... this mountain. Oh, it should have been the forest. Whoops. That might be awful. Yeah, we'll just grab a mountain or something off the collectibles. Never didn't have it. It comes into play tap, so we may as well get a tap land. There's no shot that he blocks it with anything there, so that's just 5 damage. Are they popping off? I think that this is a time when burning down the house is probably a good play. Just burn down the house, swinging with Gladolius. Wait for our opponent to figure out if they're going to play anything this turn. I have been messing with the position of the microphone. So forest, that. If we attack with Ruby, it might survive. It depends on if they actually want to trade anything here. If they don't trade anything, it's just a free burn down the house. Absolutely free. With the Bahamut and the Doomblade, this should be a relatively easy... Yep. Only we get to draw lands today, and I am so happy for it. And we might not be making the most glorious plays imaginable. Our interaction suite might be fine, but not amazing. But if our opponents can't cast their commander, we're having a good day. This technically works. I think we can do better. It got worse. That's even worse than before. Okay, well, we have to take this. The number of times that I've shuffled away Ulamog. Alright, so they're playing aristocrats. I'm not saying they're going to regret that decision, but there's definitely a world in which that comes out better for them. Yeah, I'm gonna take that action. Hell yeah, I am. Welcome to the circus of value. Let's see. Deal a damage and scry one. Don't really need that. It's a hard choice for a Death Toucher to make. Do I block the 6/6 that's giving him lands or the 6/7 that is, is drawing him cards? The correct answer is neither. We shouldn't have used the Cursed Marauder. The correct answer is jog on and find a better game. Go-Go. I have a friend who built this in paper. Sure, this is fine. He says that delving into the dungeon is actually pretty neat with it. Man, I have had a coffee and an espresso today. And we're hanging on to, we got that old depression lamp on. Just trying to wake up. Good Lord. Gonna say if they have a counter spell, we might be exposed. But they didn't. So we're not. There's Mr. Go-Go. Let's see. We could do this. I don't feel bad about. Let me just destroy that. I won't let him draw multiple cards off of it. It's fine. Palantir. Well, you know, I do have a response for that. What was like? Never didn't have it. the response is actually Calamity. Let's set him back a little bit. And we get to hold up the snakeskin veil because I'm hella good at this game. Discarding, let's see. Let's toss the Great One's pretty good, that's pretty good. We'll keep that. We'll toss Calamity and well actually Calamity Quill Great Worm is fine. Calamity's good. We'll actually toss Ziku and the Copper Host. There we go. Here he comes. There he goes. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7. We don't have a land drop. Let's just run out the behemoth. Alright. If they turn it around off of that, I'm just going to be disappointed. I need a land, actually. Not quite there. Burn down the house? Getting away with it. Gives haste. I think he thinks that he won, maybe? I mean, it's possible, but... I don't think he meant to return that one. I think that might have been a misclick. I do believe that he wanted to copy his thing and not return his thing. Pretty sure. Mistakes are made. I've got the cutest kitty. So you can tell when it's getting really cold because the cat and or cats will go and start sitting on me, and they during every other non-winter month I will only ever have one cat, and it's usually the other one who will come and crawl on my lap. This one only does it maybe once a day, but during the colder times this one will come up, and I might even have both. Do they have the counterspell? Probably. Some classic old Brea control. Let's not deal with that right now. We're already behind. Where's the Mind Sculptor? Our organization wouldn't be bad if we could top direct an untapped land. Oh, cool. Base is the place. That was a misplay. And I don't know if it's a catastrophic misplay, but I also don't want to play that match anymore. Yeah, I don't want to play it. It's not gonna be a fun match. We got our ramp spell counter spelled. We didn't have the second one in hand, as the game so often wants to pass to us. Hearth Hull, well, this usually goes back and forth, but I think we've had a good game against Hearth Hull before. No ramp though, so this hand's going back. Man, where have you been all my life? Does Ancient Tomb count as acceleration? I think we've asked this question before. I think it's close enough. We need one of those. Actually, to get this. Boop. No point in attacking. Let's just pop Bill now. It's not like you can't pop the polluted delta. Backwards. Fuck you. All right. Enable bounty. Make him work a little bit harder to try and kill me. Even though that did do a pretty good machine gun job. If my math is correct, I'm going to be at 1. It might not be correct. Nope, that's it. You don't need to show me any more than that. No siree, I can do math. Pretty fucking nutso Landra, or Landfall is. Mechanics names are hard. Vanipar. What Vanipar is this? Come out on your turn. Cloak. Ah. I think I might have seen this as a yeah, I guess. I might have seen this as a deck tech somebody put up. That's not a land. Did you have fun? No. It gave me 2 lands. The shuffler gave me 2 lands while my opponent played things on curve. This was not a good match. The shuffler's like, we're going to make sure that the 50% win average is universal. That will always happen, and the way that we're going to enforce that is that I'll draw more lands. The way we're going to enforce that is that yeah, we're just going to not give you lands if you're on a win streak. Pick one. You dang Yishtola player. I don't need to see anything past that. Mana Drain's a pretty good play. I'd run it if I could. Getting my acceleration turned into their acceleration? No, thank you. I don't need to see the rest of that match. I know exactly how that one's gonna go. I got my 1 red spell cast. It's fine. So why do they have the bug here for the, no. Why do they have the bug for, ranking? Well. We get to play, I guess. I mean, technically we get to play. Hold on. Technically we also don't because just stuff's not going our way. Damage each opponent. Let's get rid of the Death Toucher. We're just losing all of our life. That one. Do you want to... Yeah, we'll go ahead and, no. Burn down the house is not awful. Losing the ruby. We'll save the burnout down the house for the next time they play Veto. For now, though, let's draw a card. Yeah. Not really much you can do in those matchups. They're just too fast and low to the ground. I could have changed the priority on the thing and maybe not attack with Ziku, but... like... there just wasn't much to be done. Well, get in the comments and everybody and tell me how I could have played that better. Which cards would have been more optimal from that position? actually getting a decent hand and then our opponent having to mulligan once is a good sign. Bird. Sure, you got the commander. She already did what she's supposed to do. Missing this land drop's not good. Oh, it's covering a lot of things. Still get the extra turn. Yep, dudes are just cycling around a bunch of birds and shit. That blocks. Wow. That's great. No, I'm just taking fine at this point, I guess. So the only way that we get out of this is Thunderous Debut. Getting something hot. And that's not going to do it. Achievement for what? Have 400 creatures power 2 or less enter the battlefield. Oh, okay. Well, that's Ruby. Ruby seems like she's the only one that's actually giving us anything towards our quests. We're only playing Ruby as our red card. I think we've blown up our own lands more times than we've actually done anything good. Oh no, little kitty has been disturbed because my leg is falling asleep. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm gonna turn off the depression light now. I should turn the depression light back on. It's not gonna drop in. Okay. This hand is objectively fine, except for the fact that we're just gonna die to courteous. Yeah, sure. Technically an answer. Actually, one of the few answers that would actually make me stack. So I'm willing to do this trade. I didn't think so. Yo. Oh. Alright. Gratuitous rep. There goes our commander. On the turn after we do Ranger's Gal because we've had to use our mana for other things. Primeval Bounty? No problem. Unfortunate though that we don't have a place for the +1/+1 counters to go when they slam their commander. Oh, they're just waffling. Now we have somewhere for it to go. Let's see, we need more green. Bill! 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 Bill Nye the Scientist. More green. Bye, Bill. Woo! Balance that 50-50, send him straight to hell and raise us up to the Lord's arms above. Ace of the Trampled Garden. 2+1/+1 counters. Creatures you control 8 power better. We attack with a ++1 counter on target attacking creature. Nah, that seems like a win more card. Not really a good one for this deck. It works, don't get me wrong, but... Ooh, Titus. This could also be a rough matchup. And he's got the Titus Avatar. No ramp. Still no ramp. Like the Ranger's Guile. There's the ramp. And we'll toss back the route. I'm sure that's got to be a confusing first turn play because people are probably asking themselves, is this the vaunted Deserts deck? And my response would be, I think the Desert decks need more colors in this. Interesting hover opponent. We got more mountains. So Chandra's not a bad. She's indestructible.
Fire never rests, so neither do I. Time to crank up the heat!
Good time your safekeeping gets used, then I can just activate Chandra's +0 ability to shuffle my hand and try and draw a threat. Or I could just draw it anyway. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really want to lose that.
Get a grip, Chandra! I don't believe in overkill.
We can do that. We could also do this and have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can do this and Brawl twice in the same turn, actually. And going with Ruby. Ruby gets a couple first 2. Bop. Else bad. Creatures.
The real battle begins. My blade brings justice!
Yeah, that sucks too.
I'll get you next time.
I like that.
This is not the end.
So as it turns out, Ugin could in fact defeat Elspeth in the lore. They just really didn't want Ugin doing his thing. Grab a hold of that tempo and never let them go. Frodo! Hey cat, it's Frodo! I have the other cat now. This is not a good hand. So one time I was watching a live stream, a bunch of dudes playing Commander. I think I was the only one in anybody's chat. And one of the dudes was playing a Dracoset deck. And he was trying to share his deck list with, I think, the person in charge to get the deck list on there. But he accidentally posted it in that guy's chat, which worked as a means of communication. But it also put it in the Twitch chat, which means he was like, I haven't got a Dracoset deck. And then later I was like, now I have a Dracoset deck. It's like, oh, let me see the Dracoset deck. It was just his deck, copy and pasted. I don't even know what's going on in this game. Like, he's probably got it. I don't know, man. The Archive's such a vulnerable thing to play into a white deck. Sure. Like I said, they've probably got it. We need... Oh, well, I guess we get one of each. Wait. Let's see what else he plays. I think he's got trample, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well now he flies. And now it flies. Great. Get in there for 2. It's already equipped, my guy. Will it reach? No. He's probably got the removal, though, so, you know. Yeah, get in there, face down card. Attempt to end turn? Alright. Is it sorcery speed interaction? Alright. Can't lose the game. Opponents can't win the game. It's just a 3-2 flyer. I don't know anything for that. The brush is building, so probably should eventually. Reaching Dragonstorm or Zachary? This and nothing. Or this and Key to the Archive. Ooh, Key to the Archive. Sure. Well, that's what we're gonna play. Hey, you're white.
I grant you, if my interventions the wise, heed my advice.
I mean, yeah, we'll just pass this. Submit 0. Exile that.
My resources are yours.
I've actually lost the game with Ulamog coming down, but I was so far behind at that point. Alright. Fang Druid. I think we have that already. Anyway, we got packs. Scouring Storm Soul. Sand Elemental Villain. Equal number of lands in control. Can't be blocked by creatures 2 or less. Return this card and target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. Okay. No trample, which is awkward, but could be fun. I don't hate that for this deck. Something a little bit lower to the ground that also... Ooh, we got a mythic. What was the mythic that we were gonna have? I swear there was something that we wanted. Was it a Chandra? I think there was a Chandra that we wanted. Chandra Hope something? Hope's Beacon? No, that's a decent one, but... Awakened Inferno? Oh no, you know what it was? It was, Star of Devastation. Yeah, that one. Board wipe ahoy. So in return, we'll take out... Silver Primordial, it's removal. Raging Brontodon really... It absorbs hate like none other. See, Hellcat wins games. It's fine. This keeps me in games. Quilled Great Worm. It's a win more card. It threatens lethal a lot. We don't have a lot of lands go to the yard, though. We'll consider that card again when we get more fetches, which we need rare cards for. We're definitely going to have to start building up our collection of fetch lands. The tapped ones don't count in my eyes because this deck doesn't want tapped lands. There's definitely a critical mass of them that is not good, and it's more than like 2 or 3. Because we need Ruby on turn 2, and we need an untapped land on turn 3. When other people are the threat, and it's a multiplayer format, you can get away with running some more tapped lands, and it'll be just fine. There's less chance that it'll screw you up. Oh, I'm gonna get strip mined. But then... do I even want to be here? At least Ruby survives. Sure. Send back the technically circuitous route is worse. Fucking Ragavan. We're about to get Ragavan, boys. Haha, you can't play that one. We went first, so we're not out of this yet. We're just gonna have a rough time. At least they don't have a fetch land or something to keep yo-yoing with random 6. Suck it. Fucking sure. They don't have anything there. We're gonna lose that immediately if we play it. Behemoth at least draws us a card. Yeah, I'm running commons. And you're a meta deck. There it is. Now he's got infinite lands to hand. real cards. Yeah, Ice Still's pretty good. Hello, little kitty cat. I'm surrounded by cats. One of them's laying down on my lap being scritched. Do we get through the Omen Path? I guess we do. They have the safekeeping too. Get it on. But did you want to trade? You do. Okay. Little shit. Away from the screen. Interesting choice of operations. So I think we do Vaultborn because through the Omen Paths is going to get us more value that way than if we don't. Hey, Vorinclex. A pretty sweet card. I guess we'll do the thing again. Does he realize that it doesn't actually have trample? You could just throw Ragavan under it. Oh, you just get the Renin 6. Alright. The thing is, I can flip my Vorinclex next turn. And I'm pretty sure I have better hits than him. This has turned from a mildly annoying matchup into actually a pretty good thinker. Just because he's not running the removal. Yep. Ooh, did you get 0 hits off of that? Holy. Alright, dude. He's just letting me play it out, and I love him for it. I was going into that game dreading everything about it. Necromancer. Have a creature with mana value 8 or greater enter from the graveyard. Oh, Vorinclex. Sure. I guess Vorinclex has never hit that well before. So we want oh dear. This one, I think. This is the one from the thumbnail, right? Yeah, okay. Ooh. Store? Yeah, I know that there was stuff in the store. You don't have to tell me. Edit deck. Apply styles. There you are, bud. Yeah. Dope. As a matter of fact, we're going to continue to play the Brawl. Bombadil. This is a deck that if I had infinite rare wildcards, I would definitely build. This is a... Oh, that's one of the worst hands we've had today. Breaching Dragonstorm and Scry 1. That's like on the edge. I don't want it. Okay. But Tom is a 4/4, probably indestructible. So... There. We just need to draw a mountain. The Shuffler is fine. Yeah. I wanted to see what their deck was going to do, but none of our hands are playable. This deck has mulled down to 4 and won before, but that was just a awful series of hands. None of them... That first one, where it was like on the edge, was the closest, but there's no way. We'd need to draw so lucky. Yarok the Desecrated. Alright, dude. I've seen this deck as like a level 4 to... like high level 4, low level 5. In real life. It is nuts. Signet. Oh, we got Rudy. Get in there for one. What the fuck? You trying to lower his MMR? Does he actually not have the relevant cards? My god. At least Yarok's a 5. So it does the big else. I guess it's Forest? Still have one now. Yeah, I could have got the other town. Let's see if he windmill slams his commander. If he does, then we burn down the house. And life is great. Rampaging Bailoffs, though. Yeah, we'll just trade for that. Yep, depth. Enters. Oh, it is enters. There's the Yarok. I'd trade for the Lotus cover right now. You wouldn't. Because his creatures had life link and death touch and all that nonsense, there was no reason to attack with the ruby. Courteous, let's establish the sire because I know that's a hit. And eating removal is definitely going to consume 7 life. They're both hovering around me, but there's not quite enough lap the way that they're positioned. Okay. Excuse me, you're in the way. We have hasters in this deck, which makes hit the mother load potentially extremely good. Or we could hit a migration cap. We ramping like crazy, yo! You have vigilance, right? Yo! Would have trample? Yo! That's not the way that that interaction works, necessarily. Wow. Is he gonna hit the clones, though? I got some good hits. I guess Disciple. Yeah, it's another creature, so probably... I would do the Gala Greeters and just keep the Gyruda, but... Oh. None of the above. Okay. Buff the Ruby. We can double block. I'd probably take the Gala Greeters. Let him keep the Disciple. First strike. We'll keep the land because there's barely enough landfall in this deck, but keeping one land in hand is worth it, especially if we can bait out his discard spell. Massacre runs pretty freaking alright. Now he's gonna sack the Massacre Lord. Let's see. I think I'll sacrifice my Meteor Golem. I don't know if that worked the way that he wanted it to. I think he thought that it was gonna come back into play under his control. No sir. Reading the card explains the card. That's okay. That's also a mistake that I would scoot from. I mean, drawing 5 there wouldn't have been bad, because I could play any card out of the deck. But the guaranteed 7/7, lifelink, vigilance, trample, first strike, ward 7. Pretty good. I like me some French vanilla. This hand is fine. I'm gonna keep it, because the Hour of Devastation can deal with his stuff. Like, this is potentially the best hand to fight this deck. It depends on what his nut draw is. good. Remember to play your colors, dude. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. If I lose Ruby, this is a throw. Okay, thank Christ. Oh man, that was almost like the dumbest thing possible. Finally hand me a game and then immediately just throw it. There's our run. That's a good card. We will the Zerga. God, I love doing that. Awakening of the Skyclave, probably my favorite play. My desktop background just changed and it startled me. Oh, my third monitor, the drawing tablet. How about no? Card. Attack. This game is going a lot better than previous ones have. Man. I was going to use that. Let's do the green card obelisk. I guess Calamity. That one has seen enough. Fighting or fighting? Could you control deal non-combat damage to creature you don't control? Ah, that's a Cobra thing. I wish there was more fighting attached to sticks in this, because there's not. Vaughn, the street thief. Okay. Another person who got into this game for Final Fantasy. This hand's bad, no acceleration, no interaction. The commander costs 3. I do theft things. No, kitty, come back. Oh. There's no acceleration in this. Close enough. I'd like to see that. What do you do? Every creature you control taxes, let a copy card to your library, sacrifices channel, put all cards. Okay. I don't want to Ruby though. Tap. Get a treasure. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't activate that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have 5. We don't want to Storm's Wrath now. We don't want to attack, so this turn just sucks. No blocks, that's fine. You got it, bud. That was my Star of Extinction. I was going to use that. Instead, we're going to breach this Dragonstorm. Go on the offensive. Whatever I hit's probably fine.
You've never seen an Inferno like me before.
Ah, it is each creature. I thought I had to make choices.
Could you go a little easier? I'm just getting warmed up.
Hopefully they don't have another hasty guy. Because then Chandra would die. Discard a card, draw 2 cards. Alright, discarding a first striker with Morph. Yeah, that seems like a pretty good discard. I don't mind my hand.
Blaze a path forward.
Send in the hasters. To solve, you have no cards in hand. Yeah, he's pretty close. Do we want a 3/3 or do we want to attack with Ruby? We want the 3/3. Because we can still attack with these guys.
Time to crank up the heat.
I'm not saying he can't come back from this position, but this is I got a pretty decent board and answers he doesn't know about. Manifest Dread, sure. I could trade my thing for it. But then again, that's just lethal.
All out of firepower.
I'm gonna do this. That. Now you're hell bent with nothing to... so we have...
I will not allow my progeny to continue their
We have
rampage.
4. It's not enough to do anything, so we'll just draw a card. I'll attack.
My plan bears fruit.
He has to block the token. Yeah, I don't know how you come back from this one, boy. I think you just, those better be some winners. Hey! Living stockpile ain't bad. Not in this position, but... Alright. He just didn't go fast enough. I think that might have been a budget deck. I think they threw me... I think they threw him to the wolves. Legendary creature Bird Scout. That old bird leader. We could go towards a white or blue spells quest. I want to re-roll it, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. I think I got my first comment ever on a YouTube video the other day from somebody talking about the Guild Wars. Yeah, Matt. Ugh. Greedy ad deck. There's no red in this hand, otherwise it'd be fine. There's no green in this hand, otherwise it would be amazing. There's red and green. Yeah, we'll find something to do. Migration path can go to hell. We'll find any untapped land. I have 14 views on the Guild Wars. Why is that suggested anyone ever? It's not attack. We've got interaction. We've got all the interaction. Holy. Well, so they don't have anything to do. Okay. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's because of the Halloween event. I love how in the description I have featuring friend's name. Ah, good old friend name. What a lad. T-Mat's a 7/7, so that's kind of rude. Map's so much worse when you have the Arid Archway in hand. We need more green. Definitely. Oh wow, Tiamat. Yep, I trip for a turn and they draw 5 of the best dragons in their deck. That's a combo. I can see it. I saw the Blade Wing. There's a combo in there. I don't need to keep going. Maybe we a long form. Because if I sort by views, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Apparently, Omen Paths is the most viewed thing. For whatever reason, that one was suggested to anybody. This hand's fine. It goes places. It does things. Tap Stomping Ground. It doesn't fuck hard, but this hand fucks. Alright. Surprised they didn't attack. We could do Rune Carved into... No, we're just gonna Windmill Slam the Astral Titan. Give me that old acceleration. 3 damage. No. Wait, hold on. Sylvan Primordial exists in my hand. Let's get some lands into play. We are gonna want the... Actually, we could take the temple and... Sometimes if you just look at what lands are available to you, the opponent decides that they can't deal with a prime time. Did I get a pack? Holy, when did I get a pack? Wild cards. Detect intrusion. Counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, or triggered ability. Sure. I kept thinking of this with the Birds of Paradise as a, not a combo, but just like a very good play pattern. Yeah, so one random Magic Arena stream has been suggested. The one right before Omen Paths came out. And then, I guess a random... It's not sorting by views. And then Guild Wars. I click sort by views and it just doesn't. It just puts them in a random thing. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a hidden stat. Ooh, this hand would be fine if it had green in it. This hand works. I'm not going to shuffle again. Joda could have interaction. He's all 5 colors, but he's probably just a greedy bastard. DT? Nah. Right. And we'll discard ye old, Coliseum Behemoth. Shockingly worst card in the hand. Winner. Miss land drop, but can still do... Oh, yeah, we can still do this. Actually, Vorinclex for the land drop. We'll see if they want to trade. Didn't think so. Oh, right, that was my only red source. Oh well. There's Joda. I'm regretting decisions at this point. Many decisions, much regret. So Doomblade the Joda. What? Oh, he's black. Yeah, I see. Well then. Ogla. Gonna fight Marvin. Activating this to return back to the hand. No attacks. Was the 3 damage worth it? Was it Altamir? It was not. And we didn't even have the good enough graces to get Day of Judgment. Alright. We could do... If we do Bounty, that's... leaves us 2... No... Ancient Tomb, though, gains us life. And then we have 3. 3 is technically enough for Doomblade. For Doomblade the Sigarda. Sure. Nope. Because we don't have black once the PD archive's tapped. I forgot it doesn't change any color requirements. That's what it should do. Don't make me rely on that thing being readily available. like change the color of the thing. You have ways to permanently change the color of things. Anyway, yeah, so Random Magic Arena stream was suggested after Eddie, and then Guild Wars, for some reason, got recognized. After that, it's like a hand cam and a... Which Clair Obscure? Oh, the last Clair Obscure? What the f... Am I getting hits? Because I don't see people in chat. This hand sucks. This hand is good. Live viewers 1. Oh hey, that's me on my phone. Spider? It's probably spider. Is it spider? Spider? Yeah, spider. Mountains of Ruby. No attacks. Hold it from. Shock the first spider that comes down. Spiders have big butts though. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That. Vastwood Surge. Get hit in the face for 5. It happens. Might have enough to play Zaknu. Otherwise, we might... Oh, we probably have enough to do it anyway. With the Ancient Tomb. Burning down the house while Spinner of Souls is active is not ideal. Zikao. I just want to call it right now. Draw card. That's why it's not that great. Luckily, though, I should, if I did my math correct, be able to portal to Phyrexia this turn. Gross. The math, it's mathing. They shouldn't be able to play their commander this turn because it costs 2. If they have an Ancient Tomb, though, we're just bone zoned. What an odd card. Apparently that's just the best one. We'll do Primeval Bounty. We'll gain some life. Attack with my dude. Man, that Rally the Ranks is really, like, putting in work. Guardian Project's pretty good. I don't think it saves him, though. Alright. I was gonna Thunderous Debut, because that's a really fun thing to do. Okay. Apparently I already had this. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Cool. Big non-creatures, I guess. Yeah, I don't know who's watching this stuff or why. They're not in chat. I would interact with the hell out of people. See, that's why I want me in chat. Someone just like me. I'm a good chatter in other people's chats. I make jokes, make references. I have a vine for every situation. I reflect well off of everything. The problem is specifically that nobody is as funny as I am in chat. We're gonna take the free mull because there's no. We're gonna take the mulligan. Mulligan. Fuck it. We're at the end of the night. It doesn't matter what we do. Keeping the lightning bolt would have been the play, though. Nah, we hella dead. Nah, we dead. We dead, and it's not even gonna be slow. Mulligan down to 4 against the aggro deck. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's keep drawing things that we can't play. Keep up that blocker. I'm still not even gonna do anything. Weird. I would rather take the 2 damage. Unless he has nothing to play. Oh no. He kept a 2-lander and didn't top deck the lands either. I don't think I want to take 1 damage. Let's see what combat trick you got. Sure. I mean, in theory, we could just accelerate into Portal for Phyrexia. And then he doesn't have anything. Yeah, there it is. I wouldn't have done anything. Top deck was the invasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I top deck an untapped land, well, there's Tifa though. We could attack, but then it just gets taken out by the ankle biter. But that's not the worst thing. Because then the Sylvan Primordial gets to live. And the Portal to Phyrexia gets a lot better. If he has no more creature drops. I could not tell you what his hand is, though. As reach, not trample. Season of growth, sure. Not a creature, though. There's the creature. Alright, now he gets to make choices. God, the order, that's so awkward because the portal's about to come down. Or it's not. That's fine. Dragonstorm. Reach the horizon. Alright, that'll get us to, portal next turn. Jeez, this game's been awkward. I should have blown up his forest. But now he has 3 creatures again. Goodbye! Hey, guess what? It's actually Sylvan Primordial. Give me that invasion. Man, his deck shit on him. Tifa? I'm not sure what he was planning to do with there, but I'll take your commander, thank you. Any time that you can end with somebody else's commander is a good day. Ooh, I don't want to get it brawled into another really long... Ugh. Really long game. So I am going to end things here. I think I might go and do some stretches. Oh, why not? So we could do 3 packs. Ooh, one of which can be this. All right. I don't think order really matters. It probably does, but we're not going to min-max this. Ooh, Rage Incubator. Discard this card until I've turned around and it goes down store. Eh. Phenomena Recorder. Enters 3 film counters, remove a film counter, copy target, activated or triggered ability you control. It's not awful. I have a lot of activated and triggered abilities. I probably don't need to do them more than 3 times. Ooh. Ooh, nice. That card was also a thumbnail at one point. Imposter Syndrome. Spider-Man meme. That's the one that I wish that they had done art more similar to the other one. All right, well, ending on 0-0. We're going to end it there. Tomorrow, back on that Guild Wars bullshit, we're going to do some holiday stuff. And, I mean, I'm not too worried about having missed like a week of it. I'm sure that min-maxing is a thing, but not a game. I haven't even hit max level yet. So we'll figure out what we're going to do. He's going to leave me on. I'm going to go back in here with Kashmir. other than that, guys, I will see you in the Guild Wars stream. Please watch that in the VOD if you haven't already. Other than that, a bye.